And we're live. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize. I was having some technical difficulties. I was trying to trying to huh. All right. No. I was trying to put an upgrade on my page, and for some reason it did not take right, so I'm gonna have to reinstall on this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, look at that. As you can tell, I was trying to do some upgrades tonight, and what I should have did, I was trying to get it done before showtime. Should have tested it on a day that I was not going to stream. And this is totally my fault, and this is just trying to bring a better show, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to bring a much better show. Yes. We definitely are going to have to fix this. Yes. We are definitely going to have to fix this. Okay. Yes. Why is Yes. This is definitely going to have to be fixed. Certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, I do send out my most sincere apologies. I am just trying to bring a much better show to the platform. When I first heard about Cocaine Bear, I just remember thinking, no, that ain't it. Cocaine Bear. We don't know nothing about that. Let's see. Why is Probably what I'm going to have to do is more than likely at the end of the show tonight, I'm going to what I'm going to have to do is and there we are. And there we are. There we go. There we go. All right. Finally got that situated. Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me for one moment. I am busy trying to put these new upgrades to entertain my audience, but these are some very, very major upgrades that I am trying to perform, that I'm trying to get done, and I know it's going to be the kind of upgrades that that our listeners and subscribers are going to really appreciate. Uh, on the show, I am, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say to y'all tonight, I'm trying to get it up and get it ready to where we can take people in and where people can send in their stitch. And be able, we give them anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds to say what they want to say about the community, and so much more, ladies and gentlemen, that I am continuously working hard on to try to bring a better show to YouTube and to start implementing the programs that I said that I was going to implement. So give me a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get started with the show in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a beautiful show. I'm going to keep working at this until we have a strong live stream so we can get down with these conversations and so we can make men voices heard and we can have sensible talks with our ladies, and we're going to have a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. So excuse me, and then we'll come back and we'll get off into it. People we should trust. I mean, people we should support. Give me about 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. Fixing to get off into it. All right. We're fixing to get off into it, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, just been busy working on this show, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get this show up to snuff. Get this show big time up to snuff. Yes. Give my listeners, viewers, and subscribers top of the line here, baby. Top of the line. That's what we talking about here. Top of the line content, top of the line solutions. Top of the line content, top of the line solutions. This was coming to the Stephen Cartwright Show and his listeners and viewers, subscribers, and people that join the channel. Got things coming for them too. We'll have a very nice show here, ladies and gentlemen. The best that YouTube ever going to be able to lay eyes on, baby. Because I'm going to keep working until it's done, baby. All right, baby, let's get into it. Let's get into it. People we should support. People we should support. Let's get ready to get off into this. All right. All right. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everybody to the Stephen Cartwright Show. Here at this show here, we try to solve the problems of our community, and we keep it real, very real. Very real, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today I made a video and put out a video today that a couple of videos, we talked a little bit about, people that don't respect you. I would really like for people to go back and look at that video and go back and look at the people, look at the video here we go. Black men think for themselves. Key to solving problems. Now we're going to go to people we should support. You know, ladies and gentlemen, people we should support. Oh, let me straighten this up here a little bit. Trying to get this technology straightened out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get off in the type of people we should be supporting. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we should start trying to support people in our neighborhoods, in our communities that mean us well. That goes for even people like, it goes for politicians, It even goes for people in the communities, neighbors, women, you name it. You know, we should be supportive, especially to the people that is most genuine with us. And I am for supporting the kind of people that is genuine to us. I'm not afraid to give a person a chance. We should not. We should give people the opportunity to not only earn our vote, earn our trust, and people that that come to us with a fair speech and people that live up to their word without negative strings attached. We have to get away from the strings with the string attaching people that come to us with how can I say this, with the that separating qualities and only wants to come in to cause separation in the to cause separation amongst the people that we all know as of divide and conquer. If you're not going to serve the community right, and you're not going to, we have to, and also too, serve people right, and also we have to stop messing with people, ladies and gentlemen, that is not committed to us. Oh, they may come in and just want to commit to women, or they just might want to commit to children and leave the men out, or just want to commit to men and don't want to commit, and they don't want to show what their commitment. They just want to dance around the situation with pretty words that really and truly that a lot of people just don't understand. You just trying to keep your hands and trying to keep less of a commitment than you want to keep. If people can understand exactly what I'm talking about, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a classic example. Yes, I'm going to use him. Raphael Warnock. I'm going to give you a we have to get away from that. That guy did not commit to anything to those people in Georgia. I sit down and I was just sitting there just looking at that. He did nothing of the nature, and I'm going to use Trump. Let's just use it with people, they just don't want to get their hands. They don't want to commit to you so they can always come back and say something else. They didn't do like, I'm going to use Trump. I'm going to use him. Yeah, I'm going to use him. Why not? Trump came into the community and asked for the vote. That's all I'm saying here. He walked up and asked for it and then turned around. What was the killing part about it? The man put behind it, ladies and gentlemen. He was going to put behind it $500 billion for reconstruction for the Black community. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody that's willing to commit something. Commit your word. Show your commitment. Those are the people that we should support. Those are the kind of people that we should support. Of course, we got others that's there, that's other good, genuine leaders. You know, I'm sorry, people, but I like Tim Scott too. I don't care if he's on the other side of the aisle. You know, I do like Hakeem Jeffries too. With the Democrats, I like him too. I really do. The only difference it is I haven't never heard him make a commitment to his people in his district. And I have never heard a lot of these people make a commitment to. I'll tell you another person that I sorely liked right here in Dallas. What's her name? Faith Johnson. I adored Faith Johnson because she was willing to commit. I gotta hand it to Faith. She was not beating around the bush. And Faith was a fine negotiator. See, we got to be able, that's what I'm talking about when I start talking about open up our horizons and stop supporting these people that will not commit to us, and we got to be able to go between two, because we need to start sending some of these people home and not allowing them to make it to that pension if they are not going to support us and they are not going to show, you know what I'm saying, commitment. If they're not going to show commitment and they're not going to show where they're not going to show in good faith, especially even when they're running their campaigns, why take a risk on them? And it's more than just that. The people that be in our communities that want to do well, that's doing well, that's up in these communities, families, I'm for helping families. I'm for helping families, but I am not for these old divisionist people up out here. You have a lot of divisionist people. It's trying to put these people on notice and start supporting people that has more than enough faith in people that they're going to do the right thing. They've hijacked our families and our communities, people. There are certain people we should support. And there's a lot of people that we should throw out of here. Get out of here. Certainly should. Get the hell out of here. We should not, like some of these people, it goes from the local, federal. Hold up. We're going to start from the top down. Let's start all over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go from the top down. Everybody's going to get looked at. Or we can start from the bottom up. Because sometimes the ones at the bottom, they tend to sometimes they escape. But we want to get you too. We should get rid of people at the local level that want to accept certain things as the norm, the people that ain't ready to throw out a real live commitment. You have to watch them pretty words that they be using. You know, they be talking a lot of stuff, but they ain't saying shit. Let's put it like that. Don't be saying nothing. Clean house on a lot of these people. People that is trouble, that is in our neighborhood trouble, we should, you know what I'm saying, go to the authorities. You know, let me tell you something else too, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you see a lot of these people that's be in the neighborhood, they be wanting, you know what I'm saying, to let people just freely smoke marijuana. No, not in our community. Hey, look, if anything, that the African American community should have learned, and that was something from the drug epidemic. We have to start supporting people that don't go for this kind of legislation. No dope, people. No dope. I know some people, they'll try to come in with, look at all the alcohol. Alcohol stay in your system 24 hours and it's gone. And besides, it's not against the law. You know, we as a people, we have to start doing better. Also, we shouldn't have to always have a law to come around for us to abide by the law. People we should support is people like that in the communities and support families. Support the businesses that pour off into our communities so the money can stay in our communities. If you're not supporting our communities, don't put your business over here. You know? You're not just going to come in our communities and stick a straw in it like you're sticking it down in some juice and just suck us dry. Support the people that's supporting us. Those are the type of people we should support. And then we move up to the state level. On the state level side, if people that we send to office on the state level, if they're not coming back and saying what they're doing for that specific area in their district and it's not showing, people, we got to learn how to give people their walking papers and stop letting them use these sweet words all over us. Then we move up to the federal level. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to start, especially us men, we got to start sending better people to represent us and people that can't be bought. It's about our communities because you have to remember, these people get everything. Why? Where's all the tax money that come out of the black community? There are some things that I do agree with that, that even what some rich people do. Don't nobody want to be living around all that rowdy nonsense. There are certain things that we just got to change up and support certain things in order to lift ourselves up too. Sure do. And we have to start supporting the right people. Those are the type of people we should start supporting. Us as men, we can change the tone of that. This is what you call taking leadership, people. And coming in agreement with each other, us as men. We have to learn to start coming in agreement. We cannot think like the way that our woman think. We cannot. Because if everything falls, guess what? You ever see that man with the whole world on his back? That's what it's going to fall on. It's going to fall on our backs because we know their backs ain't hold it up. We know this. And we have to start up in being men and leaders in our communities and lead by example. Start supporting people. Start supporting the right kind of people. And men coming in agreement with each other, and we are open to new ideas, and we know what we're hearing. We knowing what we're hearing, and we're knowing what that person is saying to us. We're not going to sit there and listen at no big pretty words. If you're not coming out with no commitments, ladies and gentlemen, we should be wide-eyed, We should, and I use it. I like Gunsmoke. We should pull a good old fashioned Festus Hiking on them. Nah, baby, we paying you a whole lot of attention. And if you want these votes, make some commitment. Make some commitment. Instead of all them great, big old pretty words. And commit. And a lot of people need to commit to the kind of people we should commit to people that's in our community. Families. Families. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something, what I ran into today. I was out and about today, ladies and gentlemen, and I ran into this young man. You know, I never forget him. And I haven't forgot it. He was a good guy. He was a good young man. I was at Arby's. And this young man, you know, he never knew. He asked me about masculinity. Wanting to be a more masculine, better man. This is what came out of this young man's mouth. I told him, you know, about the things that went on, that the attacks on masculinity was. And that's what he said he wanted to be, but he wanted to do it the right way to become a more masculine and productive man. He's a good young man. And I said I was going to do a show for young people because he asked me a lot of questions about it. I told him about how they was bamboozled also into accepting the abnormal, things that is not normal. I spoke to this young man also too about the 70s and 80s, how they were conditioned to accept the abnormal. And like, you know, it's not right to tell people that being gay is normal and stuff like that. And what it actually did is not nothing against gay people. It's just, it happened to their community. And it was a heartbreak to watch the many people die. I told this young man about this. The death and disease. And I let him know disease can wipe out a planet. And how the things start bleeding over into other communities. He was a good young man. And I let him know good men make good decisions. It is a part of being masculine. Men are equalizers on this planet. But I'm going to make a show too for young people, so young people can know more about how they got to the place where they're at today. And thank God this young man had a father. I told him a lot of the freedoms that I got to enjoy, he's not going to get to enjoy. I told him to go ask your father about it. He'll tell you. I just wanted to let my audience know about that. It was very heart-touching, this young man. Want to know more about being a man. And I also told him too how the attacks on manhood through Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts and Explorers and extracurricular activity and the things that he did not get to experience while he was coming through school. He said when he would come through school, he got to experience a little wood shop, but he didn't get a chance to experience like I did, learning to weld, learning auto diesel mechanics, how to change tires, and doing things men do, operating heavy equipment, like a forklift and stuff like that. Getting young men ready to be productive members of society. I just wanted to break off and tell my audience about this. It was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing to talk to young men like this here that is hungry for knowledge, that is hungry for know-how, that is hungry because there's something missing in their lives when they went through. Those are the kind of people we should be supporting. Sure should. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. As we know of as men, and I say this to everybody, men have so many abilities. See, we can be raised up and we can be taught wrong and everything else, but we have the ability to reprogram and change our lives and turn it around. Even sometimes the worst of us can. Those are people we should be supporting. And the people that has got it right anyway, and they're still getting it right, those are the type of people in our communities that we should be supporting. Certainly should. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 3-minute recess, and we'll be back to get ready to close this out. This is going to be kind of a short live stream tonight, trying to get those bugs worked out, but we gonna reiterate it. But I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. We're gonna take 3 minutes, and we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Cartwright Show. See y'all in about 3 minutes. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back. We're back. Yes, we're back. You know, um, back trying to shed some light on all of this here, ladies and gentlemen. This is one show that is a fine show, and hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we can get these upgrades implemented here pretty sharp. So some of them they are very very tricky, but want to bring a better platform, a better YouTube station, for the listeners, and uh, if I'm gonna come across people's phones and come across people's uh, TV screens, want to come correct, come correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just say to everybody that I want to be one of those people that people would love to be able to come through and support. Want to be one of those people. I'm willing to commit. Sure is. No funny business going on here. No funny business. This is real. You coming off into people's, homes to come across people's devices. I'm sorry, but I take that type of stuff kind of seriously. I really do. And I look at it in more than one dimension. But ladies and gentlemen, people we should be supporting. We need to think about that as a people. And remember, everybody that's on the outside of our communities, they're not all our enemies either. We just have to go through and pick the right ones that is willing to commit and that is willing to come back, that is more than willing to come back to us to be able to show what they have done and how it works. Ladies and gentlemen, and us as being in the African American community, this is how we're getting beat out in certain areas as people. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to start supporting the right people. People we should support. Kind of people we should support, ladies and gentlemen. Stop supporting all these people that don't want to do nothing but walk up and give us just this pretty word or pinning us against each other. Time to hold some of these people accountable. I'm sorry, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't want these type of people just coming through and just being able to separate us with no commitment to the community as a whole. Instead, want to vote along and go along with making bad laws like making specific drugs legal. The drug epidemic should have taught the Black community about this. And we should be the ones that is staunchly against things like this here. Staunchly against it. No drugs. You know, we shouldn't be the ones. We don't do dope in our communities. Not as much as we can to stand it, help it. The way it did our communities. The kind of people that we walk through and the kind of people that we support, it says what type of people that we are. Let's start supporting the right people. Let's start supporting the people that has our best interests at heart. And they show it because they're not afraid of the commitment. They ain't afraid of the commitment. And you know when people are firmly and straight up committed to you. And it is one of the reasons, I got to say it, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump was willing to put his money where his mouth was. You know, I believe in law and order also, but I believe in good law. You know, you keep them sun guns that up out of our neighborhoods that's going to be making the news. Don't send them kind of police in our neighborhoods. A policeman want to come in our neighborhood and make news. There are certain things that we have to start demanding out of the people that represent us. Us as men, we have to start growing sharper teeth and start supporting the right people, the people we should support, the people we should support, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to bring this live stream to a close. It was going to be kind of a short live stream tonight. I am busy trying to upgrade the studio technologically, and so I can bring together more and better content and more of a live show where people can come through and enjoy. And like I say, I'm trying to get it put together where people can make their voices heard. We love y'all, ladies and gentlemen, and we really appreciate y'all coming through tonight. And we're going to get ready to bring this live stream to a close. People we should support. And I say to a lot of young people that hear this, I am going to make live streams also too for young people. To give young people also too a guide to where they can start moving. And another segment, we're going to talk about parenting. You know, we're going to talk about parenting. We're going to be able to disclose good parents from bad parents and parents. And to help parents out, let me say it like this here, to be able to help parents out to understand even their own children, even the most difficult. I believe I can help y'all with that too. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring this live stream to a close. We love y'all. Sit back and enjoy. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, see y'all next Saturday. Hope I can get to y'all Friday. I'll make a live stream Friday. But I'll be sending out videos probably all week. And we definitely want to be able to, we're definitely going to keep sending out videos and putting out content and knowledge so people can move and be able to start moving across their lives. And gentlemen, we have to start, us as men, leading the way. Getting ready to bring the live stream to the close, ladies and gentlemen, and we love everybody, and of course, Peace out. Love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Have a beautiful Saturday night. Love y'all. Yeah. Ooh, spider bite. Yeah. Yeah. Soon we're going to have better content coming through. Better content. Better everything. Build a great audience. Give people something really that they can really use throughout their lives. Yeah. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Love everybody.